I am to be here. I'm a daily user and a huge fan of the concept of extended reality. And we're just going to jump right in. So if you've read the agenda, you're going to be learning something new about something called Contour, but you've also probably figured out that this has something to do with a company called ResMed, and that's why I'm here. So if you go to the very next slide for me, Greg. My name is Carlos Nunez, and I am the Chief Medical Officer of a company called ResMed. And you're probably wondering, why is this medical device company and this, this doctor guy standing here talking to us this morning about VR and AR and healthcare? Well, I want to give you just a little bit of insight as to why, and then I'm going to turn it over to Greg to give you really the details. But ResMed, if you don't know who we are, and I'm guessing you probably don't, is one of the largest and most important medical technology and digital health companies in the world. We make things like ventilators, which you probably remember at the beginning of the pandemic, were really, really popular, but we make a variety of therapies and solutions for all sorts of chronic medical conditions. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're actually here to talk about something that makes ResMed quite unique. For 33 years, we have been figuring out how someone can wear technology mounted to their head in ways that are so comfortable that they will fall asleep with that technology strapped to their head and stay there for hours all night long. And what I'm talking about is some of our respiratory equipment demands that people wear a large mask strapped to their face. I'm going to try and say this in as least scary way as possible, with enough force that we can push pressurized air into their lungs, not have the air leak around the sides of the mask, and again, still be so comfortable that you don't know that it's there and you will fall asleep with it on and sleep all night. So what am I talking about? I am talking about a company that for more than 30 years has been scanning, thousands and thousands of human heads, has been building and creating industry-leading interfaces for humans to interface technology to their heads, to their faces, have become experts at things like weight and load balancing and comfort. And we've done this, as I said, over 30 years, creating an enviable platform of IP and patents that make us the world leaders at this kind of human interface. When you think of VR and AR and mixed reality, there are two types of human interface. There's the software and the things we do inside of the platform so that the person can interface with the controllers and the graphics on the screen. But then there's a very physical interface between the goggles or the apparatus that you might be using and the human being, especially across your face, in front of your eyes. And if we are trying to build out a world within VR and AR where a user can put the technology on, keep it on for hours, and interact and be comfortable, what you want is for it to disappear. You want the connection to the physical reality to be as less noticeable as possible so they can focus on the virtual and the augmented reality in front of them. And when someone inside of ResMed, I wish it was me, I'm not, I guess, smart enough to figure it out, said, gosh, we are really, really good at this. How can we make it better for those who are using VR and AR and mixed reality goggles and other types of hardware for extended periods of time? And as I said, this is not a new thing for ResMed. This is something we've been doing for over 30 years. And what you're going to hear from Greg about things like our technological capabilities and the way we manufacture at scale, I think will be quite impressive. And then last couple things I will throw out there. Approximately 15 million VR goggles will be sold in the next year. I may get the number off a little bit. ResMed makes 4 times the number of human interfaces to our technology every single year. So this is not something that we dabble in. This is something that we already do at tremendous scale. There are millions of people around the world that sleep every night with a piece of ResMed technology strapped to their face. And every single night they wake up better for it. And so I think for the next few minutes, hopefully Greg will help convince you that ResMed and now Contour, our new entry into this, will be a really, really exciting development. The goal is to get users to disappear into our virtual worlds, into our augmented worlds, and not even notice that the physical world is surrounding them and making this happen. And I think ResMed and Contour, our new entry here, is going to show you some really exciting stuff that's going to make your users even more comfortable. So Greg, it's all yours.
Thanks, Carlos. What a great introduction. Thanks everyone for joining. I'm very pleased to be here presenting at this healthcare forum. And in the comments too, I'll just call out, it's so great to hear from our patients and our users as well. The stories we hear often are life-changing and fantastic, and they're changing our lives as well every day. We're very excited to be here and sharing some of the great technologies. Our mission at Contour, which I'm the Chief Operating Officer of, is to redefine comfort in wearable technology. And that applies in the virtual reality and augmented reality space. We think the technology we have and our approach will resonate here beautifully. I'm just going to try and tap through. Oh, here we go. Slides are working now. As Carlos said, for 30 years, our product development engineers have worked every day building the most comfortable, the highest performing, and we can comfortably say the industry-leading mask concepts. This is an image of one of the most successful masks we've made, and it's been highlighted with different areas of technology here. This mask leverages complex three-dimensional profiles manufactured in high-grade materials, in this case silicon, with a wide thickness variation, providing support where it's needed, soft edges against delicate facial skin. We're leveraging in this design and in all of our designs billions, more than 3 billion nights of real-life sleep data points that inform our designs, anthropometric profiles that ensure a superior fit and seal on the face across a very broad range. In fact, everyone. We design for everyone. These products are designed and rigorously tested for a dynamic seal protection. We're protecting as Carlos was saying, the breathing of our patients and our users. People are quite active at night in their sleep, and the masks can't fall off, and they have to remain comfortable or they'll wake you up. We can't have too much facial pressure either. We don't want to wake up with red marks. That's a no can do. And to bring these to market at the scale that we do, we use highly automated and very, very advanced production facilities that are absolutely unique and dedicated to this application. I'm sure using your imagination, you can see how these profiles have very clear and direct relationships with head-worn technologies in virtual reality and augmented reality, where we're hanging sometimes heavy technology devices on people's face. As a medical company, and to ensure the safety of our patients, we use medical grade materials, and we have a deep expertise in biocompatibility. Over the 33 years we've been doing this and leading the market, we've honed a set of skills for designing and manufacturing in medical grade materials for human interfaces at scale with the quality that we expect every day. We need to match our mastery in medical grade materials by understanding their impact on the psychological, the biomechanical, and the physical mechanisms of the worn experience. And again, it's not a huge stretch of the imagination to show how that applies so clearly in this space. And we can bring such great technology to bear for such an exciting industry and future space for everybody here. The combination of the anthropometrics, the comfort systems, our ability to engage with people brings what we think is an opportunity to revolutionize comfort, help people immerse themselves in the environments and forget that they're wearing technology. The technology capabilities that we bring in our designs and our products include optimized contact properties, not just understanding the surface of the skin, but understanding all of the things underneath the skin, the different ways that skin reacts to pressure, the different kinds of skin that people have on their face and around their face. We optimize headgear forces and user control so the products are easy to adapt and to make sure they're comfortable ongoing. We use advanced textiles, advanced and automated manufacturing systems to ensure that the high-grade materials are used efficiently and applied in the way that they've been designed. We apply medical-grade elastomers foams and processing systems, and we have integrated pneumatic systems and thermodynamics to optimize for comfort. All of these properties apply equally to the medical devices that we make in CPAP and in ventilation, as well as into the space expanding now in VR, AR, and mixed reality. Our engineering, craftsmanship, and manufacturing all has to happen at scale. As Carlos mentioned, we do reach tens of millions of patients a year with physical products. We have hundreds of millions of devices in market over the years that we've been operating. We have thousands and thousands of 3D facial scans, and as I've mentioned, we model those against comfort subdermally over billions of nights of real life experience with our patients, live data that we see and can apply in our designs and in our future designs. This is a bit of a teaser. Be on the lookout for our first product launches of virtual reality accessories coming up. We're sure, very confident that we can bring amazing comfort systems to virtual reality and augmented reality products. Please reach out and connect with us. This is our website. I know Carlos has shared in the chat a little bit. This is a ResMed company. It's a company where we believe we can bring and impact people's lives through leveraging our comfort systems, our amazing design experience into virtual reality, augmented reality, and mixed reality devices. And we're very excited to bring it to market.
Thank you, Greg. And just in closing, I see we've got 1 minute left. I just wanted to reemphasize one thing. Keep in mind that in this world, we are dealing with two user interfaces, like I said, and there are the things we do through software to deal with motion and those types of comfort. But my son and myself, both daily VR users, the first thing we did was replace that interface and that strap, and it's one of the top accessories that people use for VR and AR. And so I think you're going to be really excited when you see what Contour is bringing to market.
Fantastic. It's so great to see all the comments, engagement we've got on this chat level. So